Oh, my mic's muted. Hi. Good morning. It's gunpla time. Haven't done this in a little bit, and a little late to start, because... So the thing is it's like... It's definitely fall here now. The seasons are changing. It's cold in the morning, basically, is what I'm trying to say. And when you're in bed and there's a cat snuggled into you, and it's the weekend, it's hard to not be there anymore. But I am out of bed now. I have set up my hand cam. Hello. I have said cat climbing all over me, as usual. And... Girl, ow! Stop it! You are such a brat! She is being a brat, as usual. But yeah, it's time to work on the Turn-A some more. We're going to be doing the second leggy today. And maybe, because the leg takes a lot of time, we'll see how much we get done. Maybe the waist. That would be cool to do, because then we can have the whole body together. But the main goal today is to get the second leg done. Hi, cat. So, without further ado, let me find my instructions here. Left leg. We can get started. We've already got the left foot already done. Wow, look at me, so efficient. Wow. Noah, you're so good at building robots. Oh my god, I know. Okay. Hey, girl. Sorry, this is right when I start stream is when my cat wants to be involved the most in the stream. Baby, here, do you want to say hi to the internet? Say hi. Say hi. No, she doesn't want to say hi today. Oh. You're being tsundere with the internet. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. No, don't bite the phone I'm using for my hand. Come on. Get out of here. Get out of here. All right. The left leg. This is now the part of the stream where I have to find where I put all the runners. We need the A pieces for this. Oh, I also need to find where I put my snippers. My file's there. But where's my snippers at? Parentheses, where did I put my snippers? Usually I lose my file, but I don't lose the snippers. Was I, like, doing something with them? I don't think so. Where did I put them, baby? Did you see where I put them? Did you hide them from me? Snippers, snippers, snippers. Gunpla snippers. No, don't get cat hair all over my flan. I have a delicious breakfast. I have a little flan to snack on. Where the fuck did I put these? Just a second. I'm gonna stand up so I can look around here better. Oh, there they are. My cat did hide them from me because she knocked them off the desk and they were on the floor. Alright, now let's get started. We need a bunch of eggs. A29 and A22. Pieces are from a different route, so let's clean these ones up first. I'm just gonna see if I can get my mic over here a bit more without blocking my face. Maybe? That's good enough, I think. Is currently in her little cardboard bed next to my computer desk, and it's made of like the corrugated cardboard like cats can grab on with their claws. So what she'll do is she'll get in it and then she'll grab onto it and she'll like just pull herself in circles around it. She's a little menace, aren't you? You're a little mischief girl. That's what you are. I think last stream I used the webcam, it was like out of focus like the entire stream. So it's weird seeing it look nice now. Okay, let's clean these up. Hey, girl, I do not need your help. Oh, look, your big ass is on stream now. I don't need your help with this, okay? I can do this on my own. I've been doing this since before you were born. Yes. You whippersnapper. Come on, get out of here. Come here. Come here. Come here. You can sit on my lap. That's fine. No, but you don't need to climb up on the desk. She is a creature. Right. You're gonna put your face... Don't fight that. Don't fight that. Yeah, I taped it to the stand because I knew that you'd be pushing it around. This is good, very good parentheses fan service for people that like my cat, I guess. Don't eat that. No. Girl? Kick your butt. Come on. Come here. No, do not fight the Tourney Gundam. They have done... Lauren Chehak has done so much with the White Doll for humanity, and what have you done? Yeah, that's what I thought. All you've really done is things for one human, which is me. Hey! Come on. Get out of here. And even then, I think we have a give and takes relationship. Oh, my head is getting cut off. Just a second. What if I make myself a little smaller? There we go. It's because I'm leaned in close to you. Hey. Girl? Why do you bite everything? Why are you like this? Huh? Who raised you to be like this? Because it wasn't me. I don't remember raising my kitty to be like this. Come here. Why don't you just accept that you can sit on my lap and you don't need to be up in the camera? I think the problem is that she sees that I'm doing stuff with my hands that isn't petting the cat. And she's like, well, that's bullshit. I'm gonna go see what's going on up there. Come on. It's taken me forever to, like, sand this single piece because I've been fighting my cat the entire time. This is the reason why we might not even get the leg done today, parentheses, if this keeps up. Yeah, there you go. Lie in your bed. Still a little rough. Ah, you know what? That's good enough. These pieces are pretty hard to see this bit of anyways. I just like to sand everything. Hi, Bun! How's it going? It's EP time. Cool. You can watch Gunpla building. That's honestly a pretty EP thing, I think. It is. I'm doing the opposite right now. I'm trying to wake up because I just got out of bed like half an hour ago. But I have things to help with that. I have coffee. Coffee's so yummy. Coffee. Green tea? To tell you the truth, I don't think I even know what the coffee green tea thing is from originally. I've just heard people say it. And then I started saying it because it's fun to say. Coffee? Green tea? Green tea? Coffee? Yeah, it's fun to say. I don't know what it's from, though. Unless it's not from anything and it's just because it's fun to say, in which case, yeah, that's correct. I think it's a thing. Yeah, I think it's a thing. But who knows, maybe it is just because it's fun to say. Okay, there's those bits done, and then I need F4 and F20. Where is F? Is this F? No. This is F. There you are. But yeah, hopefully your day has been okie dokie. I'm just waking up to ash and dust. Yeah, he disappeared. What the fuck was that about? The nerve of that man doing sad lore right at the end. What the fuck? He's lucky we can't find him or I'd give him a smack. How dare he lore? How dare he sad lore? I feel like most people when they do lore when they're graduating, it's like, oh, they're going to a different dimension to do adventures, or oh, they're going on a quest to have fun. And his is like, he fell into the pit of darkness and everyone forgot he existed. Like, what the fuck? He's gone. Went emo for it. See, I'd say he went emo before it, but I think he's always been emo. Also, did you see the Nocturne of the Heaven OP? It was so cool. I couldn't watch the whole grad stream, but when I was working yesterday, I had just like my phone with it on, like on my desk, because I was working from home, so I could just watch. And people did like so much cool stuff, like art and covers and things. But yeah, that OP was so amazing. All I did was put him in coffee. Tanvan Lunas are insane, but they're very cool. But yeah, I was amazed how many, like, really amazing, like, song covers and, like, projects, and it was nuts. They love that boy! Even if he disappear. There's worse boys to love. It's a pretty good choice, honestly. Okay, we have all these pieces. Oh, before we make, I have some flan as well for my breakfast. And look how cute this spoon is. I love this spoon. Yummy, yummy. Okay, how does this go together? These two are like this, I think. Hi, parentheses. That's interesting. Here, do you want to say hi on camera? Look, put your head down here. There you are. I know, right? They match colors. I have another spoon like this that the cat paw is pink with like orange pads, but then this one is orange with pink pads. And so I use this one because it matches my flan. Hi, baby. So I am doing things right here. Yes, that's your face. Yeah, I am doing stuff on this desk. Yes, there's your little face. No, do not bite the Turn-A Gundam. I was saying this earlier, but like, the Turn-A Gundam has, with Lauren Chehak as its pilot, has done so much for humanity, and like, what has Theses done? She's done maybe some things for one human, me. And even that's a give and take relationship. Hey, come here. Get out of here. She's a rascal. Okay, how does this all go together again? Hi, baby. Totally saved the world once? Really? Oh, that's cool. Never mind, that's pretty awesome in parentheses. Thanks for saving the world. I didn't know you did that. I'm sorry. Did you do that before I got you when you were a kid? When you were out on the main streets? Hey, girl. You know what? Even if you did save the world, get off my desk. I'm trying to build robots. Come here. You can go on my lap if you want. You can hang out on my lap. That's fine. Yeah. See? Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice and comfy to hang out here? Yeah, in the spot where I'm not trying to build robots. That seems fun. That seems awesome. Hey. She does this when I have work meetings too, like when I'm working from home. And everyone in my office is very familiar with my cat. Thankfully, they think she's very cute and they love her. So, it's okay. They're like, our favorite part of when No.A is in meetings is that we get to see parentheses. And I'm like, what about me? You get to see me too and hear all of my great thoughts and inputs and insight. And they're like, no, we just want to see your cat. Maybe you should do my job, huh? Can I teach you how to code? And then we can take shifts, and you can earn your food. Okay, that bit goes there. Okay, what do we do next? We need a bunch of F pieces. Yeah, which you honestly, they probably give you a raise. They'd be like, "Oh my god, you're so much cuter and fuzzier and more awesome than No.A. We should give you should be like the CEO." And then they'd make you the CEO of the company. And then the company would fail because you don't know how to do business. I think now that we're like back working at the office again, though, we should get an office cat. I think that would be cool. Like, if we got a cat to just live at the office and they'd be there and we could pet them. I think... Hey! Don't bite the webcam. I swear to God. You are such a brat. But yeah, if we had an office cat, that'd be so cool because they could be there and we could pet them. And... yeah. I'd feed them and pet them and take care of them if they were there. I think it would be cool. The cat can stay at the office when we go home, because there is we have like security guards there 24/7, so they can hang out with the cat. Yeah, it can be a guard cat. And honestly, that would be nice, because I feel like doing the night shift there is, like, extremely, supremely boring. So I think they'd love to have the cat as well. Okay, clean up these pieces. And yeah, they could be a guard cat. So if anyone tried to break in, they'd not just have the security guard to contend with, they'd have the kitty cat. Parentheses does this thing whenever someone is at my place, like if friends come over or family comes over or whatever. As soon as someone comes in, she'll like go and hide under the bed, and then she'll wait, but only like a minute or 2 minutes, and then she'll come out and like hang out with people. But I think what she's doing is she like goes to hide under the bed, and then she waits to hear if I'm like fighting them or not, and then she's like, "Oh, No.A's not fighting them, they must be okay," and then she'll come out and be nice. Oh my god, you know what? the name of this song that's playing right now is Moon. Because the moon is really important in Turn A Gundam. Because a bunch of people went to live there, and then they were like, we want to come back to live on Earth, please. And the people on Earth was like, there's no room for you, lol. And then they had a fight. Hey, cat! You're in the way once more. Come here. Come here. Don't bite the camera. I'm gonna have to, like, dump the camera in the yucky spray. Yeah, there's moon people, so basically, it's your mouth can. See inside my cat. Yeah, so there was, like, a big, scary war on Earth. And because of that, a bunch of people were like, yo, this fucking sucks, actually. We're gonna go live on the moon. And so, because it got, like, super messed up with, like, nuclear weapons and stuff, I think. And so a bunch of people went to live on the moon. And then over, like, thousands upon thousands of years, Earth, like, recovered and started being not sucky again. And there was, like, civilization stuff there. But it was like a lot lower tech level. And then the people on the moon were like, oh man, Earth looks kind of awesome again. Honestly, the moon kind of sucks to live on because there's nothing here. We're gonna go back to live on the Earth. And then they got in a fight with the Earth people. And then this guy was like, I don't think you guys should fight. I'm from the moon, but I've lived on Earth a long time. I think everyone should be friends. And they were like, that's crazy, Lauren. You're a weapon of mass destruction. And he's like, but what if you were friends, though? What if you were friends, though? And then, yeah, that's what happens. Sailor Moon is there. Yeah, there's so many cool things on the moon. But they weren't happy with it. Hey, cat. If I try to put my hands toward the camera to do stuff, there's a cat in the way. Yeah, it's... I guess you could say Turn A Gundam is basically like My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic, because Lauren wants everyone to get along. Instead of blowing each other up. And he's like, if you guys don't be friends, I'm gonna cut your robots in half with my lightsabers. And then sometimes people don't want to be friends, so he cuts their robots in half with his lightsabers, but he tries not to kill them. Because he's a good boy. That's basically what Turn A Gundam's about. Also, there's, like, farming and stuff in it. Which is why there's the cow. See? Cow. Yeah. That's the most important piece of this model kit. Really, this model kit is a model kit for a cow, and then it has a very large accessory, which is the Turn A Gundam. But the really important thing is that there's the cow. Okay, how do these bits go? Like this, I believe. Okay. Oh, no, like this. Yes. Wait, right? Eh? Yes. Yeah, I mean, I think that's totally a valid thing to do, is like just have the cow. But then if you like really wanna go the extra mile, like you're a big Turn A fan, then it's like, I guess you could build the Turn A to go with the cow to like really complete it. It is, I think. Is there a track list on this? 34. Oh, it's apparently an original composition, but it's very ballet inspired. Miss Gabriella Robin, aka Yoko Kanno, aka one of my favorite anime composers. She's very talented. Okay, there's that bit of the leggy. Now we need a 31 and 24. There's 31. Oh, speaking of anime music, actually, I watched the first 3 episodes of Frieren last night, and it was really good. It made me happy. I really like the manga, so I'm glad that the anime seems to be good so far. And the music was nice, which made me think of it. My only thing, it's wild because, like, they are actually doing a pretty good job at keeping it, like, pretty slow-paced. I think that's how you say Frieren. Oh, yeah, I guess... Frieren. I think that's how you'd say it. It's really nice. It's really good. I'd recommend it. My, like, only complaint... And this is like a complaint almost only for me, is I almost wish it was even slower paced. But that's an insane thing to say, because they're already doing a good job of matching the slow pace from the manga. Like, they've given it lots of time to breathe, which is good. But I'm like, make it even slower. It's very nice. I like it a lot, though. It's a good adaptation so far. It's... I wouldn't say it's necessarily sad. It's bittersweet, definitely. It's like, you know, when you see something and you're like, oh... It's like that. Like, when it makes you go like, oh my god, like, you know the emoji where it's like smiling but the tears are in the eyes? It's like that. Because it's basically like, sob yes, sob no. No, more like smile and go aw, but like also you tear up. But not like full on like, ugh. Because it's basically like, she was the mage in the hero's party, and they defeated the Demon King, and then it's like 100 years later, and because she's an elf, she's like lives forever. And then she's like going back on the paths they took and like remembering things about their journey and stuff. I mean, maybe you will, I don't know. At least for me, it's like a, oh my god, that's so sweet, but also my heart hurts, and it makes me like, oh. It's like the warm kind of sad. Does that make sense? There's like cold sad where it's full of despair, and then there's like warm sad where it's like hopeful and happy, but it's still like kind of sad. It's warm sad. And it's really pretty. The ED especially is so, so pretty. But yeah, it's good. I think it's got like really nice world building too, which I appreciate a lot in fantasy stories. It's what I like about Danmeshi so much too. Yes, please live tweet about it when you watch it. I want to know your reactions. Yeah, the world building's really nice. There's like definitely some thought put into how their magic system works and how just kind of like how humanity in this world adapts and changes, and yeah, it's good. Also, Frieren is very cute. Because she's like a grandma, but also kind of a brat. But yes, I appreciate things that have... Yeah, she's the elf. I appreciate things that have a good sense of mono no aware, which is why my name is No.A Mono, because if you flip it around and then you add a ware, it becomes mono no aware. But the whole concept of mono no aware is like... She does have cheeks! You can... but it's all about like the idea that, you know, things are transient, they don't last forever. And that's kind of sad, but it's also really pretty, you know? It's like the word aware I really like is I think like one of the earliest translations of it is it's like that feeling when you see something and you go like, ah, in kind of like a sad, wistful way, but also in like, wow, that's really nice way. And that's kind of what Frieren is all about. Yeah, it's like Memento Mori. It's similar, but it's a little bit different because it's like about the aesthetic beauty of it as well. But yeah, it's similar to Memento Mori. No.A is such a weeb that when I was in university and I needed to take courses for electives, I did like a certificate program in Japanese. So I took some like language courses and then I took some culture courses, and we learned a lot about mono no aware, and I did like a pre-modern literature course for Japanese literature. And it was really interesting. But plenty of... I know it's very weird. But plenty of modern Japanese stuff also has mono no aware in it. Like Frieren. And I always kind of liked that kind of stuff. I just didn't know what it was called before, but now I know what it's called. But that's why it makes me really happy that the anime is giving it time to breathe, sort of. Like, I think one of the most important things about Frieren is when you have, like, in the manga at least, you'll have these, like, little quiet moments or panels that, like, not much is happening, but you gotta let everything kind of sit and vibe. And so far, they're doing a good job of keeping that in the anime. Yeah, like little cinematic moments where it's just like, oh, this is just some people walking. Or, you know, this is just like some people having a little combo and they're not really talking about much, but it's important to, like, give it time and weight, because it is important. Even if it's not, you know, like action or important plot. It's important. It's gotta be there. Yeah, you gotta let it sink in. Although it is interesting, I'm not sure where... I actually don't even know if it's going to be 12 episodes or 24. I assume it's 12? Just in terms of where they're going to get to. Oh! It's expected to count to be a 2-core, so they might do 12 episodes. That would be nice, actually. Because definitely some of the later arcs are a bit more actiony, but the earlier stuff is really nice and slow. Is good. I think it would be nice if they did 24, because they could get to... Well, I just want more of it, basically. But honestly, like, the manga isn't... The manga's still ongoing, and it's not that long so far, so... They gotta let it cook. Yeah, it's like when you make, like... You make, like, a stew or, like, something in a slow cooker or something. You can't just do it super fast. You gotta let it cook. You gotta let all the flavors get in there. All the juices and stuff from the meats and the veggies all... That's a cooking noise. But yeah, I'm happy we get Freerun now, and then in the start of next year, I think, is when Don Meshi is gonna... The anime is gonna start for that. Because it's also so good. And the manga's over now. It, like, just ended. And it had a really good ending, too. I was happy with it. This way. Yeah, Ryoko Kui's character designs are so awesome. I always bring up, she does these, like, she does a bunch of, like, concept art, like, character sheets where she'll do things where she's like, I want my characters to be distinctive regardless of certain things. So she'll, like, draw all of her characters as like, oh, this is what these characters would look like if they were the different fantasy races, or like, hey, if I draw them in like each other's clothes, are they still easily recognizable? Stuff like that. Like, she pays so much attention to her character's design. It's so awesome. Ah! I love Dameshi so much. Yeah, it's over now. It's not long either. It's like 97 chapters. But yeah, I'm very curious to see what she will do after this, because she's also done, before she did Dungeon Meshi, she did like 2 short story compilation manga, where it was like a collection of like 5 or 6 different short stories, and they were so awesome too. Like her writing and world building and like character moments are so good. And her art is really cool, too. She's, like, my favorite mangaka, probably. She's so awesome. Okay, what piece do I need here? I need to stop fanboying about Ryokukui for a second. H28 and H11. I think the thing that sets Ryokukui apart a lot from a lot of like other fantasy writers too is that yeah, I know, right? The character sheets are so cool. But a lot of fantasy manga and anime, I think, ends up like kind of the basis for its design is Dragon Quest. Because that's just like kind of the starting inspiration point for a lot of fantasy stuff, which is fine. Dragon Quest is awesome, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying this like it's necessarily a bad thing. But the interesting thing for a lot of Ryokukui's stories is like the Dragon Quest inspirations are totally there too. But she's also like a really big tabletop nerd. Like she clearly plays like a bunch of D&D and stuff. And so a lot of that flavor kind of ends up seeping in as well, which isn't seen as often. Like when Baldur's Gate 3 came out, the next chapter of Dungeon Meshi got delayed because she was like just playing Baldur's Gate like all day. Yeah, I feel like a lot of really good fantasy stories end up being written by like people that are into tabletop stuff. Yeah, like how they live. I think someone put it really well. It might have even been Sky when I was talking to Sky about this. But like, she clearly spends a lot of time thinking about how her characters live outside of the story. Which is good, I think. Like, both for character design reasons, but also just for, like, characterization. Like, hey, we're probably never gonna see Laios brush his teeth in the manga, but how does he brush his teeth, though? What are his teeth brushing habits? Like, thinking about that kind of stuff. Also, Laios is by far my favorite character. He's such a good boy. I love him so much. He's like the main character. He's awesome. He's really cute. But yeah, like I was saying, I think a lot of people that get really into tabletop stuff end up writing neat stories as well, because at the end of the day, really tabletop RPGs are basically just like collaborative story writing in a way. Like when I was a smaller robot, some novels I really liked were by this author called Steven Erikson. And he had these like really big, sweeping, epic fantasy novels. And they were basically all just... It started as like a tabletop campaign with him and his friends. And then they were like, man, this world is so cool. Hey, what if you made novels out of it? And he was like, oh, I guess I could. And then they were really awesome. Wait, how do these go together? Oh, like this. Yes. And then this clips onto here. And then this goes on to here. Ta-da! You can see how the leggy. Whoa, leggy. Oh, right, we need the butt. I-14, I-12, I-13. But yeah, so all that. Yeah, he can go to the mall. He can go shopping. I wonder what the Turn A Gundam would want to get at the mall. Maybe like stuff for his mustache. Like mustache oil. Or like a styling kit. So it can be all big and luxurious. Yeah, maybe some skincare. He's got such nice, like... Oh, look at this skin. So pale. Alabaster. Have to take care of it. Get sunburnt so easily. Get some nice sunscreen. I think Turn A would like get shoes too, because like look at his shoes. He's got stylish shoes. He'd probably go and look at shoes. Yeah, he's got nice heels. Okay, have a good eep now, for real, for real. Don't die, just go to sleep. Have good dreams. Goodbye. Have a good sleep. I'm the cow. That's what cows sound like. I should know there's lots of farms around where I grew up. I know lots about cows. Too close to me, and then they're not under camera, and people can't see all the super good model building I'm doing. Like how I just scribble all over with the lining marker and then just wipe it off. That's a life hack. Yeah, what will I do today? I kind of want to go into the shitty today. The shitty. Because I need to get a haircut. My hair's not getting like too long or anything, but it's just getting like unruly. I need it like cleaned up a little bit. Get some volume off of there. How does this go on? Like this, I think. So maybe I'll do that today. And then I have to, speaking of tabletop earlier, I have to plan some stuff. Just a little bit more stuff. Get some stat sheets and stuff ready. Maybe some music for... I'm not sure if we're playing tonight or not, because maybe one person can't make it. But if we are, I have to get some stuff ready for my D&D campaign. Get some enemies ready for them to fight. I'm maybe gonna... I don't think I've told them what my channel name is. I don't think any of my people in my party watch this stream, so I can talk about my campaign without spoiling them, potentially. Hey, if you're here, say something, or else I'm gonna spoil you, maybe. But I'm gonna maybe kill some NPCs that are important this session. But honestly, like, so I was thinking about it, because these are like characters that people have made, like people in my campaign have made, and I'm like, oh damn, should I like ask them if I'm gonna kill them or something? Like, but then I was remembering that my D&D party is like really high level, and they can just fucking revive them. So whatever, I can kill whoever I want. If they don't like it, they can spend the money to revive them. They have spells. I have to make them hate the bad guy more. So I'll just kill some of the NPCs they like. Easy peasy. Just do a little murdering. I also find it really funny where I had this one NPC, they like doing some like magic-y stuff, and they were like really like not telling them what they were working on or doing. They were like, yeah, it's just this thing I'm working on. And it's like, I think it's not as important to the plot as my party thinks it is, but it is still important in a way. And like none of them got pushy about what it was. They were like, okay, if you don't want to tell us, that's fine. I'm like, all right, I won't tell you that. They're too nice to the NPCs. It's good, though. I'd much rather they be like this than be murder hobos and just kill people. I like that they get attached to my silly little characters. Oh, that's a squeaky, squeaky one. Oh my god, that is very squeaky. I'm sorry if that sounds fucking horrible over the mic. Stuff like that is why... I've never actually watched one. Maybe I should watch one to see what they do. But I'm not sure how, like, Gunpla building ASMR works. Because I feel like there's just a lot of noises that would work for ASMR, but then there's a bunch of noises like this that would just sound, like, fucking awful. So... I don't know. Maybe, like, if you were just snipping stuff out and clipping it together, like, without sanding it, I guess that could sound good. But if you're actually properly sanding your nub marks off, like, I don't know how... Maybe if people are using sandpaper, I guess? It could sound okay. Hi, parentheses, can I fucking help you? Yeah? Come here. Come here. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Because I think it would be kind of fun to try doing that. Because I like listening to ASMR. I don't really get super tingly or anything. I get like a little bit of a... Ooh, that makes my ears feel a little funny. But not much. But it's just kind of nice and relaxing to listen to. I like having naps with ASMR. So I think it would be fun to try and make some. And obviously, the main thing I can think of trying is like, well, I already build like Gunpla stuff on my stream like once a week. But, yeah, at least using this file for sanding, it's not gonna sound good. It's gonna sound bad. It's not going to be relaxing. It is going to hurt. Okay, I need a bunch of eye pieces. I-10 and I-4. I-2. There's that guy. that guy. Actually, high parentheses. Before I start on these, I am going to line the leggy bits I've got here, the white ones. Because I found what worked well for the last leg is still using the gray liner, but like putting it on and then letting it sit a little bit and then wiping it up the cat. Because that way it's still not quite as intense as if you used the black liner. But by letting it sit a little bit, you just don't wipe it away quite as much, so it doesn't end up as splotchy, which is good. Get some nice lines. Because honestly, I feel like the Turn-A's design, having good panel lining is so important to make it look good. Because it's got a whole shitload of lining on it. It's pretty important to the look of it, because otherwise it's just kind of flat. There's that one. Oh, something get unplugged? Oh, my cat just bumped a cord, I guess. Yeah, I think what I'll try to do today is just finish up this leg. It's already like 12 here. So if I want to be able to do stuff today, I shouldn't stream super long. So I think I'll try to finish up this leg, and then... Oh, she did unplug the webcam. And then next week, we can do the waist and start on the accessories. And maybe actually finish it up next week, because the Turn-A has a lot of accessories. Or the MG does. Which is good, because it's an MG. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Webcam. Ah. There we go. All nice and lined. Looking nice and pretty. Now let's clean up these little inner bits. Honestly, probably don't really even need to clean these that much, because I think they are not visible for the most part, but like, I don't know. I just like to clean up everything. Just easier that way. It's gonna be so hard to resist the temptation, though, to like be like, oh, you know what? I'll go do my errands and get my hair cut another day. I just want to have a nap. Naps are so awesome, especially when you like don't sleep enough at night because you stay up late. And then in the day, you're like, oh, so sleepy. Maybe I will just have a nap. And then you lie down on your comfy couch, and your cat comes and like lies on top of you, and it's like the sunshine's coming in, and you've got a nice blankie. I'm not helping myself not want to take a nap right now. Oh, this is that bit where it was like really annoying to sand, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure this can't be seen at all. Yeah, it can. Okay, I'm just gonna get close to it. Because it's like really annoying to sand in there. But yeah, what I was talking about earlier with Ryoko Kui. Basically, if you haven't read Danmeshi, you should read Danmeshi. And if you have read Danmeshi, and you liked it because you have good taste in good manga, then I highly recommend checking out... What are they called again? I think it's... Seven Little Sons of the Dragon is one of her short story compilations, and it has an official release in English, and I always forget what the other one's called. The Dragon's... Ow! Sorry. Cat! Fucking chill. She just, like, jumped onto my lap, and it was surprising. The Dragon's School is on Top of the Mountain, is her other short story collection. I don't think it has an official English translation, but there's fan translations of it, which are good, and it's also very good. I think it's my... I like it better than the other one, although they're both excellent. So I hope it gets an official release, because I'd buy it. If you're out there, manga publishers, and you're watching my stream, hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Oh man, if the Dragon School is on Top of the Mountain got an official English release, oh, No.A would buy it. That's a pretty good reason to publish it. Okay, how do these all go together? This one is on this side. Eh? Wait. Chotto. Oh, up there. Okay, yeah. Cat, don't bite that. Stop. She is always trying to mess with me. Always trying to mess with me. Okay, those go there. And then this goes on the inside of this, I believe. Yes. Like that. Yes. Which clips in... Wait. Hold on. Like so. And then this guy goes on the other side. And they boop together. Perfect. pieces, which I think are the last 2 pieces from this runner, so I can chuck it out. It's always kind of satisfying when you're making Gunpla and you use all the pieces from one of the runners and you're like, I don't need this one anymore, I'm finished with it. It shall distract me no longer. Close to being done the leg, actually. So then it's just the armor bits on the lower part. And then I've already done the foot. Watching Furen made me want to play more Final Fantasy as well. Like FF14. I was realizing, because like the next big patch is coming out soon. And I was realizing, I'm like, oh man, I'm really behind actually on the story stuff. Which is funny, because I have been playing. But, I don't know, I just haven't really felt like progressing main story. I've just been like fishing. But I kind of want to catch up because I really want to try the Criterion dungeons. There's like these new dungeons, because dungeon content's always been kind of one of my favorite things to do in FF. And these are like harder dungeons, and I'm like, ooh, that sounds fun. That sounds very fun. And also, I think they're, like, going back to... what's it called? Doma? Because I was seeing someone stream a bit of one of them. And I was like, oh, this reminds me of, like, some of the dungeons we had in Stormblood, which were really good. Stormblood had amazing dungeons. Oh, and also, it's part of the free trial now. So, you can try the... I don't have the energy to do the copy pasta, I'm sorry. But the free trial now includes Stormblood. And Stormblood, honestly, I feel like a lot of people have, like, maybe this is gonna sound heretical. I feel like there's a lot of, like, nostalgia glasses that people have for Heavensward, where they're like, Heavensward was, like, the best thing ever, and then Stormblood was just okay. And it's like, the dungeons? Like, yeah, story-wise, okay, whatever. Like, I can kind of see it. But, the actual, like, content... Oh, I need to sound this just a little more. The actual content in Stormblood was so good. Like, the dungeons and the trials and stuff, it was awesome. Although some of this also might be nostalgia glasses for me, because when I started FF14, my little journey, what's it called? Sorry, I'm having a brain fart. Let me drink some coffee. This will help me. Right. When I started, Heavensward was already out. So it was kind of like, I played A Realm Reborn, and then I just continued right on into Heavensward, and then I played Heavensward. But, I was there for, like, the launch of Stormblood, and I, like, played it when it was fresh and new and exciting, so Maybe that's part of it too. Alrighty. Looking good there. Churn the page on these instructions. E10 and E5. Where's E? Is this E? This is C. This is F. Here's E. E10 is this guy. Oh, E10 and E. Oh, I need both of these actually, because they're for each side. E5 and E3. Man, I think I am like taking myself and talking myself into just having a nap after this instead of going and doing stuff. And my current argument is that it is like a national holiday today, so maybe places won't even be open. Maybe. But No.A, you could just call them and check. I think I'm gonna make a phone call to people I don't even know. Haha, good one. Maybe I'll just have a nap. And I can still go tomorrow, you know? I could just go tomorrow instead, and I could have a nap today. I could have a nap and get ready for my D&D campaign. And I could do some cleaning around the house. Ooh, sounds so good. Don't leave. Leave, no. Stay, yes. Maybe I'll check the weather, too. Because the one thing is, like, it's really nice out today. And if it's going to be, like, shitty and rainy tomorrow, then maybe I'll go today. It's kind of a beautiful day out there today. And we don't really get a whole lot of those in the fall here, so it's good to enjoy them when we get them. It's nice though, the leaves are just starting to change color. Which I can actually enjoy quite well from my place, which is nice. There's a really big tree near my bedroom window, so I can see all the pretty leaves there. I guess that's the other thing you could have a lot of in like a gunplay ASMR is like ear blowing. I don't know if actually other people do that, but I always like blow on the pieces to get the plastic dust off of them, or try to get the plastic dust off of them. I feel like then whenever I take a picture of my builds afterwards, they still have like plastic all over them. Until I usually will like just dunk them in water before I do top coats to really try and get it clean. I still haven't done the weathering on the camphor, which is what I built on stream last time too. So that'd be nice to do. I don't have a good setup to stream doing the weathering though, because prefer to do that outside because, as you can see, my cat is very involved in my Gunpla building process, and I do not want her to have paint in her belly. Okay, let us put some panel lines on here. Yeah, so these are like... These panel lines are so shallow that these are the ones where you really have to kind of let the paint sit and dry in them before you brush off the excess, because otherwise it's not like you brush off all of the stuff from inside the panel line, but it gets brushed off unevenly, and then it kind of just looks patchy and not as good. So I like kind of like putting it on thick like this, and then what's the word I'm looking for? Letting it dry a bit, because then you can be kind of rougher with getting rid of the excess. So let's just let that sit for a second. I don't think there's really anything to do for these guys. But I think they will probably have to go on before that anyways, or else it might be tough to get them in there. It's this way, right? Wait. Yeah. Oh, I'm holding it backwards. That's why I'm confused. Dumbass. Dumbass. Affectionate. It's always good to remember that when you call yourself stupid or you call yourself a dumbass, you add that little affectionate modifier in there. Because it's good to care about yourself. Honestly, I found like being more I don't actually know how to pronounce it. Aggrandizing? Rather than self-deprecating. It's really useful for me. So like an example is like if you're trying to figure out like a puzzle or something, you know? And you're having a really hard time with it, and then you finally get the answer and it's like, oh, it's so obvious. Instead of being like, oh my god, I'm such a dumb bitch, which is, to be fair, it's pretty funny. But instead of saying that, you go like, holy shit, I'm a goddamn genius. Even though you're still making fun of yourself, because obviously you are saying it because it's funny, because you are not, in fact, a genius. It's just that your mind will appreciate you saying nice things about yourself instead of mean things, even if the intention is basically the same. Because the mind is just a complex little thing like that. Or at least that's my opinion. That's what I've found for myself. Because if you keep telling yourself you're smart, even if you're being sarcastic, somewhere in your brain starts going, yeah, you know what? I am fucking smart. You start believing in yourself. And I've seen Gurren Lagann, so I know that that's good. Oh, this one piece is still just this one little bit of the line. Doesn't want to be even. Let it sit for just a little bit longer there. Let's start cutting out the next pieces. E19 and 21. But yeah, that is No.A's psychology and wellness advice. I didn't just take weeb courses in school. I took some psych too. Well, mostly I took computer science. Because that's what I actually did my major in. But I took some psychology courses as electives too, because we got a bunch of elective options in our program, basically. They were like, yeah, you have to take this math, you have to take these computer courses, but then you have to take more courses, but just like take whatever you want, I guess, for some reason. I don't know how that contributes to me having my degree, but I appreciated it because it meant I got to take a lot of interesting things. Which if I hadn't had to, I probably wouldn't have. And a lot of those things were also a lot easier, in my opinion, than the math and the computer science. Did you know, No.A fact, that I got over 100% in one of my, like, entry psychology classes? So we had this thing where, like, the master's students would have research projects they were doing, and you could sign up to participate in research, and you could get up to, like, I think it was up to, like, a bonus, like, 5% to your mark if you helped participate in research studies. And it was usually pretty easy, like, it was pretty fun. Like, you'd go and you'd, like, answer some questions, or, like, talk to someone, and they'd, like, I don't know, like, put heart rate monitors on you and stuff. It wasn't hard to do, it was pretty fun, and you could kind of see what people were researching and stuff. And so I did that, so I had the plus 5% from that, and then just on the course in general, most of the rest of it was just, like, tests. And they weren't that hard, so... I don't know how much over 100 I got, because it just rounded down to 100, but I got 100% in that course. Which I did not get in any of my maths or computers courses, but now that's what I do for work instead of psychology. Because I like doing that stuff. Well, I don't hate doing that stuff. I think it's hard to find a job that you, like, really love. But if you can find a job that you like doing sometimes, and you don't hate doing most of the time, I think that's pretty good. I think that is 100% acceptable. For instance, I like building Gunpla, but I feel like if, like, I had to do this, like, every day, like it was my job, I wouldn't like it nearly as much, you know? So it's good to have some things just be hobbies as well. That's kind of how I feel with streaming, too. Like, I mean, the main reason I wouldn't audition for a big company or anything is just because I don't think I'm talented enough. But or like able to kind of give enough of my time. But the other thing is like, I don't know if I'd want this as like a job, you know? I kind of like just doing it for fun. If I was like having to think all the time about like, how can I improve this? What do I want to do better? Which I do think about. But if I like had to be thinking about that because it was my livelihood, I don't think I'd enjoy that, you know? So I think it's good to, you know, people say make the thing that you love your work, but I think it's okay to just make the thing you can tolerate your work and then do the things you love in your free time. What is this one? Another line there. This one doesn't. This is bugging me. That's it for a bit. Work. This guy goes on the front of here. Oh, I think we're going to be done with this runner too. Don't worry, everybody, I caught it. I know you're all were holding your breath there, thinking, oh my god, that's the sound that No.A makes when they drop a piece. Were they able to catch it in time? Were they able to catch it? Listen, don't even worry, I caught it. I caught it. You can all release your tension. Figure out where you were holding that tension. Your shoulders tensed up? Just let that relax. It's all okay. I caught the piece. Don't even worry about it. Alrighty. Just need to get these bits cleaned up and slapped on, and then we will be done. The second leggy. Was lost in my thoughts there. It's very kind of zen. You get all your little bits, all the little nubs on them, and just sand them on off. As long as they're easy to sand. Sometimes when they're annoying to get the nubs off, then it's not very easy. But most of the time, it's just sort of relaxing. And then I think we need one more piece for inside the knee. Wow. I kind of want to practice singing a bit more today, but honestly my voice has been feeling kind of scratchy recently, so maybe I should give it a rest. I think it's like I've had to be talking a lot for work this week, like meetings and presentations and stuff, and then I've been doing my vocal lessons, and I've been practicing singing, and I've been practicing streaming. And then maybe I'm doing D&D tonight. It's like, maybe I just need to give myself some time to shut the fuck up and let it rest. Okay, here's all the bits. Excess, and then we will snap together the rest of the leg, and we will have 2 legs, 2! Oh, is my webcam dead again? It is. 2! Eh? Wow. 2! There we go. My webcam was just dead for a while there. I did not notice. I'm sorry about that. The USB connection I have for it plugged in is kind of loose. bit of plastic there I'll sand off. But other than that, that looks good, I think. I'd really love to sing this song too, but I don't think it fits my voice. Well, like, I mean, obviously it's a female singer, but just in general, like, even at a lower pitch, I really wish my voice was, like, prettier and airier like this, but it's definitely a lot more suited to be kind of low and earthy, I think. Which is fine. I like songs that fit that too, but it's kind of a bummer when you have songs you really like, but you're like, I just don't feel like my voice really fits this. Wait, this is the right way, right? Yes. Is it like that, or is it the other way? No, yeah, it's like that. And then the little footsie goes underneath. Oh, I want to make the panel lines on the foot. Hi, Vinyl! What's up? We were just finishing up, actually. The second leggy. See? 2 of them! Oh my god! Sort of a good time. Going to see the second leggy finish, but I'm probably gonna wrap up these streams. I know. Honestly, the legs on the turn A are so sexy. Look at how they move when you bend. And it's like, oh yeah. They're so cool. And there's 2 of them now. Unfortunately, the waist is not down. Actually, I think these is let's make the very base part of the waist, but not the actual, like, accoutrements, so that it can stand up. Because I think it's fun to have it stand up. And the very basic part without all the flats and stuff is pretty sick. Here. Because it's fun when you get to the point of but yeah, how are you doing? How is your week/day been? Here. actually work this week was kind of stressful because I had to do like presentations on stuff. But now it's done, so now it's chill. Ooh, sewing. What you sewing? Are you like fixing something or making something new? I remember as part of like home ec in middle school, we learned to do sewing. Or I think we had like an option, like we could do woodwork or we could do sewing, and I was like, sewing seems more useful. Ooh, that's cool. And it was fun. It's like pretty relaxing. And now I've like forgotten how everything I learned. Yeah. Making things is comfy. It reminds me of... There was this one Tumblr post that was about, like, the best thing you can do is, you know, like, participate in the divine act of creation, and as well as, like, some other things, and people were like, oh, let me translate this. Oh, and they're talking about, like, sex, straight sex here, creation, straight sex, and the person was like, I meant making things with your hands. I meant taking clay and making little people out of it. Straight sex? But yeah, it's good stress relief just to be able to sit and do kind of a nice little easy repetitive thing. And then you get something out of it too. I think that's like the best part. Is it's not only like a relaxing thing, but then at the end you get a thing. Yeah, and you can see your progress on it too. Those, and then they just burp, 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 go together. And then we need just a couple more parts. C20 and C19. I think this is C, right? Yeah, you can see your progress. Boop. Boop. Boo. And F24. Where did I put F? Oh, no, that's G. Where are you? Are you over here? No. Oh, it is over here. I'm just dumb. I mean smart. I was just talking earlier on the stream about how it's better to be self-aggrandizing than self-deprecating. Because even if it's serving the same purpose and you're just being sarcastic, you trick your brain. You trick your brain because your brain hears you go, oh, I'm so smart. Oh, man, I'm such a genius. And it goes, oh, man, I am pretty smart. And it feels good about itself. But if you're self-deprecating all the time, it's like the opposite effect. Exactly. When your brain is a little silly, it's easier to trick it. Although, that's not the best thing, because then you have a lot of people that think that they have figured it all out, and they have very much not figured it all out. So maybe that's not a good thing. But it's a good life hack sometimes. Sure, maybe. I'm gonna put one on though. I'm gonna just panel line it. Because we're just gonna do the bare waist and then put the legs on, I think it's gonna look a little bit naked. Uh-oh. But that's fine. You know nothing, not because you know your limits, because you simply don't think. It is true, I hold to the philosophy that, like, the only thing we can be 100% sure of is that we can't be 100% sure of anything. Because everything is really just, we rely on what our senses tell us, right? And those aren't infallible. Oh, am I small? I'll turn down the BGM a little bit. I think it's because I'm like leaning forward, so I'm away from my mic. There we go. I've thought about getting like a condenser mic as well, maybe. Because what I have right now is a dynamic mic, which is basically, it's like less sensitive. So it's nice because it doesn't pick up background noises easily. But it also means I really have to get up on it, you know? And I don't really have a whole lot of background noise at my place. Okay, I think we got all the pieces. Yeah, I really gotta, like, eat the mic. I feel like that's the advice I always hear people say when they're trying to get people to, like, get more up on the mic, is like, really get in there. Eat it. Eat the mic. But, I feel like this mic is pretty good for when I'm just, like, playing a game or something, or I'm, like, I'm not needing to move around, but when I'm doing my model stuff, I'm moving all over the place. And also you can just get a bit more detail out of your voice with a condenser, just because it's more sensitive. So for like singing and stuff, I think it might be nicer as well. But I also look at myself and go, do you really need another mic? Do you really, though? And then the other voice inside me says, it would be pretty cool, though, huh? Yeah, it might be pretty cool, though, huh? Yeah, you really gotta like, well, cause I move around a lot. Like even when I'm playing games, I'm always fidgeting or I'm changing how I'm sitting. It's almost like I don't want like a headset mic because I want like a proper big one. But it's almost like I need to get like rubber bands or something that like attach it to my face. Oh yeah. So you know what I'm talking about, because you're moving around, you're being natural, and then suddenly the mic isn't near you anymore. Okay, how do these all go together? I think this bit here. Yes. Oh, there's a little tiny panel line in there. And then this bit on the back. This overt. Like this. And there, we got a little waist. So this clips in like this. And then the leggies. It does look kind of naked. Flushed. Ta-da! Wow! Turn-A Gundam! So cool! Not lewd. Just doesn't have all his waist built yet. He's not done. He's got basically kind of like all skirt armor around here, and then the Turn-A Gundam, actually this is kind of lewd, because the Turn-A has a literal cockpit. This is where the pilot sits, and there's a piece that goes here. So there's that, and then all the weapons. But I think probably I'll do those next week. And finish up. Oh, actually, yeah, I'll just show you, I can show you a picture. Like this. Boop boop. So yeah, we have the skirt and the cockpit and the weapons still to do. But I think that will happen next week. Because it's the afternoon here now, and I'm gonna maybe do things today, or maybe just like clean and nap. I don't know yet. I've been arguing with myself about it so far. But yeah, thanks for dropping by, and hope you have a good time of day, and I'll see you later. I think probably I have the day off on Monday, which I'm excited about. I have a long weekend. Yay. So I think probably on Monday I'm going to try and finish Pyre, because I think we're pretty close to the end. But yeah, I might go and have an eep. I'm kind of eepy. And it's like a nice sunny day, which on the one hand makes me feel like I should go outside and do stuff, but on the other hand, oh, a nice little nap in the sun seems pretty good too, you know? But yeah, I will see you later. But for now, bye-bye, Keen.